Hey folks, I've got a Kobalt 24 volt battery powered weed eater here. I'm going to show you how to replace the string once you run out. First thing to do is take the battery out. Some people ridicule me for that, but ultra safe. At this point, if your 24 volt weed eater head looks different than this, I've got a link up above that will take you to another video that shows the other style of head, and that'll teach you how to do it. But on this one, you find these two tabs here on both sides. If I start press one in, you press those two tabs in, and then you lift up on this outside plastic piece, set it off to the side, pull out the inside spool. If yours has got any grass clippings or dirt, blow it out or wipe it out. Just get everything nice and clean. Then you're going to get your replacement string, and you use about 15 feet of it. And one thing I want to point out, the maximum diameter of your string, 0.080 inches. It'll say that on the label. And it also needs to be triangular in shape. And when I say triangular, it's looking at the end of the string. Once you've got your 15 feet or so of string, you're gonna put two ends together and just make sure you've got it at the right length. And since my arms aren't long enough to show you there, but then just make one end a little bit longer, 4 to 5 inches longer than the other. And I'm gonna go back to the center of this. Here's the center of the string at the other end, where the two ends are, one's about 4 inches longer than the other. And then on this spool here, this blue piece, you'll see in the center, you'll see two slots there. Just pick any one of them and wrap the string in there, and then you'll have an arrow on here that tells you which direction to wind it. And what you're going to do here is you're just going to wind this manually, pulling the string tight as you go, and just have two tight layers all the way across. Try not to overlap the string too much on each layer, just so that it doesn't get tight. So I'll spend a minute or two winding that and then show you what it looks like. I've wound this as much as it's going to go, and I mentioned not to overlap the string. Sometimes it's inevitable. You just make it as smooth as you can. Once you get to the end here, take each string and wind and get them in these little tabs here. There's 4 cutouts in the spool, and I'm just going to get them in those tabs so that it doesn't unwind. Once you've got the string wound and you've got the ends in the opposite holes there, you're going to take the cap that we took off initially and get these and place it in that direction like it came out, and have the string here where the eyelets are. And at this point I'm going to loosen it up and put it in that end, and I'm going to keep some tension on this string because I don't want it to unwind, just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to pull that out and get it to fit in that piece. And again, I'm going to put some tension on. And then at this point, see how I'm doing it, you got to be a little bit clever here. And then we're going to put it back onto the initial base here, lining up these tabs. Don't slam it down and pinch your fingers like my fingers are in there. But at this point, that's all there is to it. You're ready to go back and use this thing again. If this was helpful, like and subscribe. Good luck. Thanks for watching.